Donald Trump was at the center of an extraordinary security operation after secretly switching aircraft during a trip from Turkey, and the now viral footage shows how the elaborate ruse unfolded. The bombshell revelation comes after a Washington Post report claims the U.S. president made a last-minute flight change because of an apparent Iranian assassination threat. And according to the report, the operation was kept secret not only from the public, but also from some White House staff and reporters traveling with the 80-year-old president. Trump was in Turkey on July 8th for a NATO summit, when cameras captured him boarding Air Force One at around 8:24 p.m. But what happened next was anything but routine. As reported by CNN, just minutes after boarding the aircraft, Trump left Air Force One and climbed into an elevated catering truck. CNN host Kaitlan Collins explained that the vehicle, normally used to load food and supplies onto passenger aircraft, became part of the secret operation. At around 8:30 p.m., the truck is seen pulling away from Air Force One, with Trump reportedly inside. It then transported him to a third aircraft, a U.S. Air Force C-32A. That plane was then used as part of the covert journey. The extraordinary switch reportedly happened after the United States had renewed military strikes against Iran, raising concerns about Trump's safety. And the security operation appears to have been designed to make the media believe the president was still traveling on the aircraft they had watched him board. Reporters later captured Trump emerge from the plane they believed had carried him to Britain. Trump was seen coming down the aircraft stairs shortly before 11 p.m. But according to the Washington Post investigation, the reality was far more complicated. Trump had apparently traveled separately on the smaller C-32A, while the original Air Force One aircraft continued as a decoy. The operation also raised questions about why Trump had not simply used the newer Boeing 747-8 aircraft gifted to him by Qatar. That plane was reportedly believed to have limited security technology compared with the traditional presidential aircraft. The switch meant Trump's actual location was concealed for hours from much of the public and reportedly some senior officials. But one major question remains unanswered. How exactly did Trump get from the smaller C-32A to the presidential aircraft after arriving in London? That detail remains unclear. The Washington Post's national security reporter Dan Lamothe, who helped uncover the operation, said the investigation began after journalists received a tip suggesting there was a gap in the public understanding of Trump's movements. We've gone about a month now since it occurred, and until today, there was no public understanding of it, Lamothe said. He added that it was still unclear what exactly triggered the extraordinary security measures. The revelation has now sparked fresh scrutiny over the U.S. president's movements, the security threats facing Trump, and the extraordinary lengths officials may be willing to go to conceal his location. For the reporters who thought they were watching Trump board one aircraft and later watched him step off it in London, however, the biggest twist was that they may have been watching a carefully staged decoy operation all along. And the footage from that day has now put that secret flight switch on full display.